We're now recording. This is an event hour with Mrs. Cappy with a special guest tonight,
All right.
Janetta Rochelle.
All
We're just
right,
gonna go
all
right
right.
into it. In the hour of venting with Mr. Cappy and real
Mr.
talks.
Happy Hour. Real talk, real time.
Janetta Rochelle, here she is.
Hey, what's going on, people? What's going on? You're just giving me the mic and you're putting me on. What is our topic for the evening?
You can talk about anything.
We just had a wonderful, wonderful dinner. I had Caesar salad, rib eye, asparagus.
Turn it, yeah. Wait. No.
Turn
Just
it.
turn it around.
Oh, like this.
Turn one more time.
One more time.
Right there.
All right. Okay,
And we're live. We're getting it right, though.
So I was talking about this dinner that we just had, and I am so full, ready to pass out. It was so delicious. Chef Charles, that's what we're gonna start calling.
Not a chef, but I just.
Yeah, he got chef tendencies. So last
Well, what did you
time-
have?
Oh, I had a ribeye steak. I had asparagus. I had crab legs off the grill, y'all. Tell me that is not executive chef. Caesar salad and a bomb baked potato, and it was so good. Everybody talking about I'm little, but big girl eat. I'm telling you. So yes, I'm just sitting around being goofy. Like I said, I'm sleepy because I done ate good. And we were just having a discussion about friend requests on Facebook, guys and girls. So I know that I cannot be the only one that is getting these weird friend requests. I had a man send me a friend request. I deleted it. He sent it again. I deleted it again. He sent it again. He changed the name but not the picture. So is that not weird? Or is it just me? I'm just saying.
I get that a lot. I don't accept no friends requests anymore.
Right. And just because you friends with my cousin, they don't make us friends.
Yeah.
You know how many friends that I have gotten friend requests because they're friends with you, and the only one that I've accepted was Miss Cherries. That's my girl. She be having me cracking up laughing. But you know, you friends with my sister, that don't make us friends. You friends with one of my cousin's cousin, that don't make us friends. You don't know me personally. Stop sending me friend requests. And then, here's the one that I really can't stand. You accept a friend request, and boom, right to your inbox. How you doing, beautiful? How you know I'm beautiful? You ain't even ever seen me without my wig on. So don't go there. How you doing, beautiful? Now, what if I just jumped in your inbox playing with my body parts? Half you freaks would probably like it, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying it is rude, it's disrespectful, and sit the hell down in the back of the slow bus with all that. Damn, Gina. Okay, that was my rant on that. Next subject. What else do we have to talk about? Anything?
We can talk about anything. This is free your mind. This is encouragement. This is a free your mind conversation. You can talk about anything. No judgment zone. You can talk about what you want to.
Yeah. Well, I was sitting there telling my auntie that I had to pull myself together and make myself get dressed because I haven't had any energy. Did I turn it off? I haven't had any energy to do nothing but just lay around and be sad and sleep all day. Well, I woke up last night and I said, this is it. We got to get it together. We got to pull ourselves out this funk.
What are the circumstances that have you feeling that way?
Well, first off, I went through a bad breakup. And in the process of that, I had to move out of my house. I had to find another house. There was more money that I had to spend. And then,
that's for the nosy ones that want to know what she's been doing.
Yeah, the nosy ones out there back. You know I don't give a damn.
Right.
You can't judge me.
There you go. Now you hear it from the horse's mouth. There you go.
Is that, you can't judge me because we all fall down, but I'm going to get the hell back up. Remember that. So anyway, dealing with that and me having to move and all of this stuff all over again, you know that bothered me.
I'm gonna get another bottle of wine and
and
more
then
cigarettes. My bad. But
turn around and then my aunt, she's already sick, and then she passes away. And then right after my aunt passes away, my godmother was found unresponsive. She's in critical condition in ICU, and it took a lot out of me. It's like I'm already dealing with one thing, and then death. I don't take that well. Ever since I said that I wasn't ever going to no more funerals ever since my baby cousin Marquez got killed, because looking at him in that box, it freaking traumatized.
That's why I never did it. I never saw him. I
never would.
No, I didn't even.
And I wish
I
that
didn't
I would.
I never did. I don't have. I wanted to remember him how he was. I didn't want to see him in no casket. I didn't want. I mean, it was bad enough. I seen parts of his body on the ground.
Yeah.
So I didn't. That's why I left immediately out of the church after I said what I said, because I didn't even want to be in that damn church. I didn't even want to be at that funeral. I came to say what I said, and I went out of the building.
Yeah, that traumatized me. I called my dad and I cried for like 4 hours. And that bothered me for like 2 weeks. Like every time I closed my eyes, that's all I saw. And like I said, that traumatized me. And I can't look in any more boxes. I can't do it. I can't. I don't want, if I was to pass away today, I don't want nobody to have to look at me in a box. Of course, I'm going to have that shell lay there for them to come look at, but I don't want to go on the ground. Cremate me. Make you a pretty piece of jewelry or something, But that being in a box thing, I can't. I've always said, we pettits, we don't die, we multiply.
I've learned death ain't real. And some people might say, how do you know that if you ain't never died? Well, it's one of those things when you begin to know yourself, when you learn the power of death, that it doesn't exist. And then, like you just said, we don't die, we indeed do multiply. You know what I'm saying? And that's really scripture, you know what I mean? If you want to be technical about it. But I just learned, I do believe that we don't go, like you said, our physical bodies may be there in that ground, but I believe our spirit keeps living on. And I don't believe that there's a heaven and a hell. I think those are both states of mind. So when you have those, and it's funny though, because if you think about this, now here's an interesting. Christians believe that in heaven and hell, right?
Right.
Name one person that funeral you've been to where they was preached to hell. Everybody was preached to heaven. Even the bad motherfuckers and what they did. So is hell empty?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there,
because they quit you and sin.
Yeah, cause ain't nobody let's tell the truth.
You were sinning when you died.
But
they gonna preach
technically,
right to heaven.
Right to heaven. Right to heaven. Yeah, ain't nobody ever been totally honest about a motherfucker at their funeral. No, let's tell you, this nigga was like this, and he did that, and he, and they're and that's kind of where I am with that. Like, I even said that about my own son, and I'll say it about my kids. If they would have listened to me, the truth, because I came to them as a father. Look, I'm telling you,
as a father, as a man,
if you wouldn't put yourself around certain situations, circumstances, and atmospheres, that shit wouldn't go down. And sometimes, a lot of times, a lot of motherfuckers become a product of the environment in which they have their self-spirit.
It's not a lot of times. Yeah. That's just life in general. If you out here running the streets with gangsters, drug dealers, you're gonna be a gangster and a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna put it out there like you are anyway.
Yeah. Portray that image. Portray the image.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you get to jail, you calling your mom and your daddy crying like a little baby. But you wasn't out there in them streets crying when you was out there acting gangster with them Negroes. Period. That's just how that is. And you are absolutely right.
I'm just being honest. And you have to really, in order to change that, first of all, a person has to want to change. If a person don't want to change, they can't be changed. Can't nobody else change, because nobody can change nobody. But when you come to that acknowledgement, if you can give yourself some self-conviction, convict yourself of all your unrighteousness. And that's what I did personally. Convict myself of all my unrighteousness. You know what's right, and you know what's bad, and you know what's good, and you know what's not right.
Right.
You know that.
Right.
You know, so that's how you live your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't got, it don't.
That's just like you made me think about the church girls. So if you hang out with the church girls, you perceive to be the church girl. But when they get out there, buck wild loose. Loose Lizzie. She in church on Sunday, but she hoeing on Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's a lot of them.
You are what you eat. You are a product of your environment. If you run around here hanging around gay people, guess what? You're going to be gay right along with them. That's it. Even if you're not. That's just us in society.
Right.
People judge all the time. And I say it a lot. I talk about your ass. I sure will, but you ain't going to hear it from nobody else because I'm going to tell you first. I get tired of dragging everybody's trash in my yard. Shit, my yard is full of trash. I can't let me clean up mine before I try to sweep around your porch. People, the ones that throw the rocks and hide their hands. Who does that? Speaking about judgmental people, all of this just crossed my mind at once. Being a product of your environment. I just must have looked real bipolar at that moment, but I'm just saying, it all go hand in hand. It coincides with one another. It does. It's
life.
Yeah, the cycle of life. And just like we was talking about earlier, how people get with certain people. We ain't gonna say y'all names, but when you see this, you don't know I'm talking about you. But you let them change you. Why? If you wasn't good enough to be who you was when you met that person for that person to be with, then what is changing gonna do? Oh, let them run your household? Let them run your life? Yeah, that part. No. I don't want to be with nobody that I can't be myself. That's just a negative. Like, oh boy, try to tell me, well, if you're gonna be around me, I don't want you on Facebook. I don't want you drinking. I don't want you, period. How about that, sucker? Don't try to put no stipulations on me.
Nobody can do that.
No, you cannot. You accept me and love me for who I am, or you push.
It took me back, when we said it took me back to when I used to have to sneak with Keisha. I used to have to sneak and do, like, sneak and smoke a cigarette, sneak and take a sip on some wine. I used to have to sneak. Why am I doing that? I'm a girl, right? You know, right.
But you're sneaking around.
But I'm in my mindset. Well, this is respect for my wife and you know, no, but you can't change them. This is who I am.
That was your Christianity.
My Christianity. You know, we make ourselves docile to life. Like we I mean, it is we're forced mind condition that's set up upon us, forced upon us. Like, we don't realize the man. I learned the hard way.
Well,
I don't know what my life is.
That's just like my mama. My mama had me thinking that if a boy touched me, that I could get pregnant. Touch me. I ain't know nothing about the taking off the clothes part. If he touch you. And that was the biggest argument we used to have. When I turned 14, don't you come in this door with a baby. See the way you pack that backpack? And one day I said, I ain't you. And she bust me in my mouth so hard. But
we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. We got about a minute left.
Guys and girls, we have made the podcast. I'm the first guest. Kiki don't hate.
If she wants to come, she can do it. We'll bring her in.
We'll do another one.
And,
then we'll have real subjects next time.
No, there's actually, I like the free your mind stuff because you can talk about anything. Like I said, it's a vent, it's a rant, it's a vent, it's some stuff to get off that you want. It makes you feel better. You know, I mean, to me, that's why I do it. Everyone, somebody, I don't give a fuck who don't like what I got to. Somebody gonna know.
Everybody gonna listen. You know, if you don't want to listen,
you ain't got to.
Don't watch.
Yeah, keep scrolling. We thank you. This is in the hour, Minister Cappy Vent Hour with our first special guest, Janetta Rochelle. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.